Our, our next speaker is Douglas Wayne. He is the Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer of the organization Youth Alert.
Can I change my position? I don't really want to follow that, you know. But yeah, welcome to Kentucky. My name is Douglas Wayne. I am the executive director of a nonprofit public charity. It is called Youth Alert, and we do an in-school youth violence prevention program. We've done about 10,000 kids with our multi-day program in the last couple of years. Our epicenter sort of been Louisville. We did 3 years there, and then next year we're going to be spending a lot of time in Broward County in Florida, which is the 6th largest school district. And we were actually, this 2018, participating and advocating for what's called HR 4909, which was the school safety bill. Ended up being part of the omnibus, I think is S 2495. And we, you know, it was really great to see that thing get passed. But there's even a better bill that's out there right now that's sponsored by Senator Lamar Alexander, former head of the Department of Education, S513, which specifically deals with violence prevention and mental health. I mean, we think that's the core of it. I think there's a companion bill in the House, HR 2913, with Representative Napolitano, and I think that's got 65 sponsors on it so far. So we think that's even better because it gets right to the core of the problem, which is youth, physical, mental health. You know, kids outnumber adults 30 to 1 in a school. I always say we're always talking to the wrong end of the horse. We have to talk to the kids. And, you know, half the world is under 30. We believe in, you know, not just youth empowerment, youth entitlement, we believe in youth equality. And so when you bring youth to equality, I think that is the missing piece. Us adults on our best day can only get us halfway there. And so, I mean, you just look at, and I think it needs kind of emergency action. I mean, because there's one statistic that we run into every day, and that's homicide is the #1 killer of black youth. It's the worst problem America's got. I don't know of any worse problem. I mean, we have to do something immediately on that. And so our program, we discovered that if kids know better, they do better. Unfortunately, there is discrepancy on what kids know and don't know. But when they're presented with all the information, they almost always make the right decision. Now, I'm going to get to another subject, which I hope you'll recommend too. This is the 1989 United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. The United States is the only country never to ratify it. But we think the time has come where really not just get the majority to, but where everybody can get on board on it. You know, 70% of the rights of the child is teenagers, you know, from 13 to 17. And they're the most underserved in this country and maybe in the world. The World Health Report said they have the least improvement. So we really, really think that the United States can seal the deal on this and complete the agreement. It would really help, you know, American teenagers. And plus, it's something all kids America can celebrate. The 30-year anniversary is coming up in 511 days of the CRC, and this is every school can be a part of it. It doesn't leave anybody out. We think it would be a perfect match for the First Lady's Be Best campaign. I mean, which we think she did down in Texas was amazing. She didn't ask to see their passport. She just, but with kids, I thought she really did a great job. So we're hoping the First Lady could get behind it, and we'll hope you'll recommend it to the President too. You know, there's 75 million, you know, youth under 18 in America. We're the only ones left out of the treaty. And, you know, bullying is, exclusion is actually the worst form of bullying. I don't think I would go that far, but they are left out of it, and it would be great to include them with it. There's also 2.5 billion youth under 18 in the world, and so this is a way to unite everybody on it. You know, it's something we all could do. I mean, the U.S. has been leaving a bunch of treaties and things like, but I think this is something that we actually can do. And I think in all departments, whether it's the CDC, I mean, or the Health and Human Services, or it's National Security. I mean, this is the age group right before the selective service system. You know, I think we have to take care of them to protect our freedom. So thank you for your time. These are just recommendations. I hope you'll put in your report, and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne.